oh my god, this has blue in it. Ugh. I got my nails done the other day and I was like, you know what, let's do something different. So Kay did this on my nails, which I thought was pretty cool. Every single morning. Rude. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing this makeup look using some brand new products that just launched or have launched and I just haven't had a chance to play with. I've gotten so much makeup in the last couple of weeks that I just don't know what to talk about. So I just decided to throw my makeup in front of me and just kind of play with everything. This is the look that I came up with. I'm using brand foundation, moisturizer, primer, eyeshadow palette, highlighters, literally everything. So if you want to see how I create this look, then just keep on watching. All right, let's get started. Okay, using these Pixie, got it. Okay, so these are depuffing eye patches. Every single morning I wake up with really puffy eyes. Don't understand why, but I do. Just gonna pop those on. So while those just sit there, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these patches. Sounded real country right now. Don't know where that came from. We're just gonna massage that into the skin. So next we're gonna be using this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. This is for oily to combination skin. Gently pat in until fully absorbed. Can also be mixed with foundation to add a subtle radiance. So we're gonna do that amount. Just gonna work it into the skin. Oh, it smells so good. It's definitely very light. A lot of people confuse having oily skin with not having to moisturize your skin. You are overproducing because your skin is not hydrated enough. So you gotta make sure you balance it out by applying a moisturizer. But you just gotta find a moisturizer that is basically for your skin type. So for primer, we're gonna be using this Milk Hydra. This is the Grip Primer. We're gonna do about that amount. I'm just gonna press it in. I typically don't like to use any primers that are sticky because I just don't like to have that sticky residue. But I've heard from so many different people that they just like how the foundation grips onto the skin when you have like a really tacky primer. So we shall see. If you guys always watch my videos, you guys know I never color correct because I just don't. I felt like I never needed to, but I got the Dragun Beauty color corrector and the Dragon Heart Transformation face powder. I was like, you know what? Let me try color correcting because I have some pigmentation right here and here, which you guys know I always go in with like a warmer tone concealer to kind of color correct. So I guess I do color correct, but not in this way. It says shake well before using. So let's go ahead and shake this up. Let's go ahead and color correct. Let's even do it in here. The few times that I have color corrected, I have used a lipstick, like an orange based lipstick, and you can still see the orange. So go ahead and just blend that out. So I guess this is going to help skip that other step that I would do when I would just conceal underneath my eyes. I would usually have to go in with a warmer tone concealer and then highlight. So hopefully this is gonna help me skip that step. Now that that's done, we're gonna move on to foundation. I'm gonna be using the Face Tape foundation. This is gonna be the medium tan neutral. Just gonna put that on top. So this foundation, if you want like a light coverage, apply with your fingertips. Light to medium coverage, apply with the sponge. And if you want a full coverage, then apply with the brush. Go ahead and blend that out. So it definitely looks really light. The only thing that I'm always afraid of, if I color correct, that the orange is gonna shoot through, but this foundation looks like it is pretty full coverage. And it looks really light on camera, but it actually matches perfectly in person. So for concealer, I have these Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer. It's a 24-hour concealer plus Hydra Prep. It's a dual side product. I'm assuming you're supposed to put this right underneath your concealer, but we're gonna skip that step. So we're just gonna go ahead and highlight right in the inner part of the face. This definitely feels very hydrating. Like glides on like butter. So we're just gonna apply that at the high points of the face. Because it's really light, I am lightly pressing in with the Beauty Blender because I don't want the Beauty Blender to pick up the product. The only thing that I'm really afraid of with this foundation is that it's gonna start separating here. By the way, I'm really happy that you guys liked my last video with Erica, where I just like sat down and I talked to her about just life in general, being a mom, and I hope you guys listened to her podcast. I was a little scared going on her podcast because, you know, I listened to her podcast, so I know what goes on. All right, so to actually set, we're gonna be using the Dragon Heart Transformation Face Powder. So we're gonna be using this Sephora brush. I'm actually gonna pick up this pinker shade right here. Press that in. It's definitely very brightening underneath the eyes. I'm gonna grab, this is the new Jouer Soft Focused Hydrate Plus Set Powder. I've actually used this already and I really like it. I'm just going to grab this Morphe, this is like the Kabuki brush, and we're just gonna press that in. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using this Glam Bronze Face and Body Bronzer by Morphe. So we're gonna be using this is the 50F Farah brush. I think I just found my new favorite bronzer. You guys know I love Give Me Sun. This is like a little deeper than Give Me Sun. I think I'm gonna have to order like 10 of these. So good. So usually for my nose I use Hoola by Benefit, but I think this bronzer I can actually use on my nose because it's not too warm, but it's also not too cool. So for blush, we're gonna use this Bloom Blush and Glow palette by Natasha Denona. This is super pretty. We're gonna use that same brush. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two. That at the apple of the cheeks. Ooh, this is pretty. Very glowy. This is not new, but you guys know I always like to just drench my face in Fix Plus. This is the fan that came in the PR package, which came in clutch because sometimes I would have to use a palette to fan my face, but now I don't have to. Moving on to highlight, we're gonna be using We Need Her. This is a Major Glow Highlighting Mist by Patrik Ta Beauty. It comes in 3 shades. This is the We Love Her, which is a pink pearl. We have Look at Her, which is a white pearl. And then we have We Need Her, which is gold pearl. The way that it's meant to use, it's like a mist to kind of like highlight your skin. So we're gonna cover the eye part like this, and it has to be from like afar because it's just like supposed to mist. Yes. Just to give you a little glow moment. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Game of Thrones Urban Decay palette. This is what the palette looks like. Love the shades. We're going to be using this House of Lannister color, just like a pinky tone shade. It's going to be our first transition shade. And I'm using this brush because I really want to define my crease. So it's a little tapered, if you can see. And it's blending out the color, but also keeping it right there in the crease. Let me know if you guys like videos like this, like all put together, or do you like that individual review? I really want to use this Frozen North color right here. We're gonna be using this LC brush. This is the E4 brush. We're gonna pick up this Frozen North. I feel like I need to put a little bit of translucent powder to kind of, just in case I get a little fallout. So for those that don't know this trick, if you are going to be doing your eyeshadow after your foundation and you are afraid that you're gonna get fallout, make sure that you just put a little bit of translucent powder like right in that area where you're gonna place that eyeshadow, and it's super easy to like just dust off. Ooh, this is super pretty. I like almost want to put this all over my eye. I'm using a fluffier brush to kind of press it in because I want to be able to blend it out as I'm applying it. And then I'm gonna go in with a brush like this. This is like a super old 224 brush, as you can see, but it's clean, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of smooth out the edges. So I'm not putting any product on the brush, just to help me blend it out. And then right in the inner part, what I like to do with that same clean brush is I kind of like to diffuse it so it looks like it's transitioning into the lighter shade that I'm going to apply on there. Now we're going to pick up this color right here, and we are going to press that into the inner part of the lid. And I'm also using a blending, like a smaller blending brush, so I can like blend all the colors together. And I'm pressing and kind of like tugging to blend out the shadow. It gives like a really nice transition. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that other brush that I applied the deeper blue and just blend those two together as well, because sometimes you can lose the transition. So I had an incident. I didn't really put translucent powder in here, and a lot of the blue fell in this area, well, mostly on this area. So when I went to dust it off, I had like streaks of blue. So me being the smart person that I am, I went in with my beauty blender and I went like this, and it left like a streak of blue eyeshadow. So then I tried to like buff it in. That didn't work out. And then I just went like this to like try to take it off. And I was like, I'm gonna have to just redo my foundation. And I like wish I was filming because I paused it, but I fixed it. I didn't take anything off. The only thing is I kind of like buffed it out with the beauty blender like in this area to remove the blue. And then I just went and I reapplied concealer and color corrector, and I just like did the whole nine. So now I applied a little bit of this Blondie by Huda Beauty like right underneath, just to kind of be on the safe side, because I also had to like blend out my nose. It was just like a whole mess. So we are going to use a little bit of the Take the Black eyeshadow, which I'm like scared to use now because I don't want it to mess up. But what we're gonna do is we are going to grab this Morphe E11 brush. We're gonna pick that up, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna fix plus it. We're just gonna press that in the lash line. Wetting the eyeshadow just makes it a lot more intense, and I don't want to get any fallout. So for my waterline, I'm gonna be using this Winterfell Snow. This is from the Game of Thrones. It's a 24/7 glide on pencil. It's waterproof, long lasting. You guys know I love these pencils. So I'm just gonna run that through the waterline. We're gonna pick up that Frozen North, and I'm actually going to wet it because I want to press it in. I'm using that same brush that I used for the eyeliner. I changed my mind, and I am just going to add this blue. This is the Night King eyeliner, which is like a deep blue. And we're just gonna drag that down. I feel like this look needed a little bit more color. Honestly, I feel like Urban Decay has the best eyeliner pencils. They glide on, they stay on, they're pigmented. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Extended Play Perm Me Up Lash by MAC. You guys know how much I love my Extended Play Giga Black. Hopefully now I just have to use one mascara, because I usually use a top mascara and a bottom mascara, and you guys know I love this for my bottom lashes. So let's give this a try. Oh, I can feel that tug. When you feel that tug, that's how you know it's gonna lift your lashes. And I definitely feel a tug. You can even see it, like it's tugging my lashes. And the reason why I love using the Extended Play Giga Black, because it doesn't transfer right underneath my lashes. Because usually when I wear mascara underneath, you can see by the end of the day, I can see the mascara here. Let's just pray that this one does the same thing. I popped on some lashes before I did my bottom mascara. So now we're just gonna pop some bottom mascara. We're gonna do the Patrik Ta She's Expensive gloss. I don't like to have a bare lip, but I also don't like to have a lot of product on my lips. So I just removed a little bit of the product, and then now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the She's Expensive by Patrik Ta Beauty. This is the Major Glow Lip Shine. And when I tell you, when I first got the package, I tried it on, and these go on like butter. You guys will see. They feel super hydrating. Because the eyes are like really intense, I don't want to do anything that's gonna take away from the eyes. So I went ahead and I did my hair, but I wanted to show you guys that these are the Patrik Ta Beauty Major Glow Body Oils, and these right here are, I can't even describe them. They just like smell so good. They leave your body looking really rich and glowy. These I do recommend to apply them on maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes before you get dressed, just because they are oil based. I'm just gonna mix both. Oh my god, it smells so good. And then with a brush, I'm just going to buff that in. It just leaves your skin looking really glowy. It literally smells like $1,000,000. And then I like to hit it like right here. Just when you're like turning, you can see that glow. Now you're all oiled up. And for those that might be asking, these cute little hair clips are from Irene. I will make sure to put her information in the description box below, along with these earrings. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, this look. Let me know in the comments down below if you like videos like this, as far as like having everything in one video, or if you want individual videos for reviews. I just want to know what you guys are feeling, just so I can know for next time. It was just kind of hard to do multiple videos when I have so much product. So I just decided to throw everything in front of me and just kind of play with it and create this look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.